Alright, hello everyone, I am Peter96er, the coach of your Maryland Mudkips. So this is, week 7 of TCL versus EvelynIsBased, I think that's the name. It's the team with EvelynIsBased, okay. It's a team with Roaring Moon, it's Roaring Moon Skarmory, Hatterene, Spectre, Sceptile, Archelon, Dragalge, Cinderace, Rhydon, and Crocodile. Really scary team. So this is the team we're bringing. We're bringing Sun, of course. We have Rapid Spin, Stealth Rock, Eruption, Flamethrower. Eruption, plus Flamethrower, kills Hatterene. And since we are specially defensive, there's just enough speed to outspeed Hatterene. Since we are specially defensive, we live any hit pretty easily, and Eruption plus Flamethrower does actually pretty big damage into the Hatterene. Stealth Rock, Rapid Spin, I don't really need Stealth Rock, but it is kind of important. So I would like to get it up on either like a Hatterene switch out or just Hatterene not staying in. I just have to remember that Hatterene can stop Stealth Rock. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Heat Rock, because we kind of need Sun. So we are going with Walking Wake as our next Pokemon. Life Orb, with max speed. Pretty good. I decided not to do Flip Turn, because if I Flip Turn, that just wastes some health on Walking Wake, which I think is really important. Hydro Steam, Dragon Pulse, Flamethrower, Draco Meteor is, I think, perfect coverage. Dragon Pulse is really the move that we're gonna want to be spamming with Walking Wake, but Hydro Steam is also pretty spammable after a few things go down. Flamethrower is really good here. Same thing with Draco. 244 special attack, so we get the booster speed. And next, we have Cerberus, the Gouging Fire. Dragon Dance, Morning Sun, Earthquake, Heat Crash, EQ, or just ground type moves in general. Incredibly spammable against my opponent's team. Look at his team. Like, what likes taking a ground type attack? Sceptile, Skarmory. That's pretty much it. And what did they die to? They died to Heat Crash very easily. So Heat Crash instead of Flare Blitz, because we don't really need Flare Blitz, because Gouging Fire is so heavy that it's going to be doing a lot of damage to anything that switches in anyways. And after like one or two Dragon Dances, if I don't get paralyzed, we win. Pretty much. He doesn't have a defensive answer to Gouging Fire, especially in the sun. In the sun, this thing goes crazy with EQs. So yeah, Morning Sun, so because we're bulky, we want to be able to keep our health up. Heat Crash, Earthquake. There's not a lot of things. That can OHKO us. I think the only thing that can OHKO us is Roaring Moon, which is actually such a big problem for me in this game, and I didn't know it. That's why around later on you're gonna see something. Next we have Pumbaa, the Landorus Therian with Choice Scarf. Another Choice Scarf set. I just think Choice Scarf is probably the best set for it. I'm running Earth Power. I could go Sandsear Storm, but 80% accuracy, and if we're gonna be spamming Earth Powers and you don't want that, like I said, ground type moves are really good into my opponent's team, and the only thing that really likes taking a ground type move is a certain Pokemon. That Pokemon would be a Skarmory, who gets one shot by a Weather Ball in the sun. Sludge Wave is for the Hatterene, which is the other thing that likes taking Earth Power. And then U-Turn is just good momentum. It also deals with I cannot speak. The U-Turn deals with the Roaring Moon, which actually I'm gonna pause real quick, and I'm gonna see if this stat spread is optimal. Okay, so no changes are gonna be made to the stat spread. I thought maybe I'd rather have a minus attack nature, but no, we need all the attack we could get because we want a 2-hit KO, or do some like really big chip damage to what's it called again? I cannot remember stuff. The Roaring Moon. So we're gonna be doing a pretty decent chunk. Earth Power is gonna it's a 3-hit KO, and it's not gonna be able to KO us in 2 hits. And with Choice Scarf, we're gonna be able to live anything. So yeah, we just have to kind of call the Earth Powers, call the Weather Balls. We're gonna have to call all the moves to win with Landorus or well, yeah, just Landorus. If we want to win with Landorus, we're gonna need to Earth Power or Weather Ball our way to victory. Next, we have Luna the Umbreon. Second game here. Last time I won, but that was because of Metagross being Metagross, which he's not being brought this week. Just not the best matchup for it. Leftovers, Synchronize, 208 special defense. We have that 48 special attack. So Foul Play into Terra Fairy, Alluring Voice does kill Roaring Moon. Wish, Protect, Foul Play, Alluring Voice, special defense 208 plus, and then 252. This is mainly because Spectre is really annoying. Wish plus Protect. I was gonna do Baton Pass, but I decided against it because it just kind of takes up a move slot that I can't really. I want Protect so I can actually 1v1 things. And Terra Fairy is really good into his team defensively, only being hit by really like 1 or 2 Pokemon, which I'm fine with. So next we have Arizona the Sinistcha. The final Pokemon, and this thing, if Roaring Moon goes down, has the potential to just sweep my opponent's team. Like, because of the 252 special defense and the Cassib Berry, which is, can take a super effective ghost type attack. I'm gonna be able to 1v1, the Spectrier. After 1 Calm Mind, Strength Sap, Iron Defense. After 2 Calm Minds and Iron Defense and me just Strength Sap and things, it's gonna be incredibly hard for my opponent to kind of get rid of Sinistcha. And Shadow Ball hits every Pokemon on his team for at least neutral, besides Roaring Moon, and I just kind of need Roaring Moon, which if I have an Iron Defense up, I Strength Sap it on the Wallet knockoffs, and I'm actually good. Like, I 1v1 it then, which is pretty good for me. So yeah, thing is gonna be really good, unless it's like Choice Band, which I don't know if it will be. So yeah, that's the team. I'm actually facing the 1 seed. I faced the 2 seed earlier this season. I lost that. But I'm facing the 1 seed now. I think I have the tools to do this, especially with Gouging Fire and Landorus. They seem like a pretty good duo. And Earth Power seems really good here, especially EQ Spam also looks really good here. It just seems like he doesn't have a lot of ways to deal with this offensive core of Walking Wake, Gouging Fire, Landorus, and Sinistcha. With that being said, I hope I win, and let's just get right into the battle. Hello, everyone. I am Peter96er. You can tell by on the screen. I did record the live battle, and I will have some of the final moments from this battle on the live. You'll see later in the video why, but before we get into that, I might be wondering why. It's just that you're gonna see in the footage later is that it's really choppy. Like, for some reason my editing software, not my editing, my recording software, OBS, was just really messing up the like animations, and like it would like especially like Hatterene, like on this thing, you would see Hatterene like be very you're gonna see it later in the battle, but it's very annoying. But I do want to get some of the actual footage, mainly just my reaction to the end. So let's just get right into the lead. Before we get into the lead, I saw it was no, I'm trying to remember the name. It was no, it's the bird, Steel Bird, Skarmory. No Skarmory, which meant that EQ had no switching on his team. And so, seeing that, I was just like, okay, let's start. The planned lead was to be Torkoal, because I wanted to counter lead Hatterene, but I was like, wait, if they go Dragalge, Jigalg. I don't even know how you say this name. If they counter lead Torkoal, I'm in a very bad spot. Because I could see Torkoal, I could see them going Jigalgi and just one-shotting me. So I decided to, go Landorus. Here, I'm like, okay, I'm not Earthquake because I'm Earth Power on this set. I say, okay, I don't one-shot this. I'm just gonna U-turn because I could die. And if they stay in, I kind of forgot that this thing could Terra. So I was like, oh, let me just U-turn and then switch out. Got pretty lucky. I see the Terra Water, so I'm like, okay, they're definitely gonna do a water type attack. And so I just switch into Walking Wake because that's the best thing on my team for a water type attack. Sinistcha could, but I wanted to save health on Sinistcha for the Roaring Moon and for the Spectre. So I'm like, okay, this is gonna do the most damage back. I don't even kill from this range. As you can see, I switch out again, but I check the calc and I don't even kill with Dragon Pulse. Here, they go for Draco. Yeah, and they miss. I'm pretty sure this would have killed Roshi, but I got really lucky in this early game. So I'm like, okay, let's set up Sun, and I think they're probably gonna Draco again. I don't remember who I switched out to, but it's a really bad spot for me. And they go to Arch, and I go to Umbreon. Yeah, the only thing that could take like 1 or 2 hits from the Jigalgi is especially defensive Umbreon. So I've switched so far every turn so far. So yeah, switched in Wake, switched in Torkoal, switched in Umbreon, switched in Landorus. It's just his team so far I had to play very reactionary, and here looking very strong. He's just press Earth Power. I chip on literally everything, and so that's what I do. I think yeah, they body press, which yeah, it was on Umbreon. They body press. Hatterene comes in. This is very important chip because you can see I did quite a lot. It's a 3 KO. But, like very important chip for like Gouging Fire and for Apollo, for Walking Wake, Cerberus and Apollo, Walking Wake and Gouging Fire respectively. Late game, if they want to actually break through Hatterene, as Hatterene probably won't have a way to actually like one shot. Well, no, they have a way to one shot, but they won't have a way to heal. So this is like pretty much permanent damage. Special defense, that eject button, so it didn't matter. And now this was a problem. Roaring Moon. I was like, okay, this is probably choice band, and if it's choice band, it's most definitely gonna knock off or something. And they ended up reading me, and they press U-turn. Does really big damage. Incredibly good play here. I was just like, I'm fine with most things. I just kind of didn't expect U-turn, which is a little bit of bad play by me. But switch in Cinderace. I was like, okay, this is probably high jump kick, so I have to Terra Fairy to not die here. So that's exactly what I do. I Terra Fairy, I press Wish, because I need either this to be healed up or just something else on my team. This is kind of like the medic on my team. I've kind of done like 0 damage to his team so far, which is kind of annoying. But U-turn does 40%, pretty good chip. And Jigalgi comes in, which was, I just want to say, a incredible team, a credible play by my opponent there. Sending in Cinderace to bait out the like Terra. If I'm gonna Terra, like Terra Poison, they could switch out to one of the things that deal with Terra Poison. So really good play by my opponent there, and I was like, okay, what's more important? Switching in something like a Walking Wake, or like a Landorus to try and get a kill, or is Umbreon health more important, because Landorus will take the hit and then heal back up. I also wanted to see what this thing was gonna do. If it was gonna like Draco, predict the switch, then that'd be pretty good for me. So I just protect here. Yeah, Fledge Wave comes out, it gets protected, which came true. Now I'm back up to full health. This is important for Spectre in the late game, and Roaring Moon in the late game. because Roaring Moon is still pretty annoying. It's also good for Cinderace. So I just thought, hey, Umbreon is a lot better than Landorus, so I'm fine with risking Landorus health than Umbreon. So I just switch out straight to Landorus. We're in Sun, so Terra Water will be doing big damage, but not as much damage. As you can tell, they're gonna Sludge Wave, which is what I thought was gonna happen. Crit, that's crazy damage. Here, I don't kill with Earth Power yet. I need to have one more U-turn on this, and I'm like, okay. They actually made a pretty good play here. I thought they were gonna Scald again, so I just immediately switched out to Walking Wake. Yeah, I U-turn. I U-turn here. It does really good damage, 28. Now, Earth Power does kill, and Walking Wake gets brought out. Draco Meteor just straight up kills, because they get to protect. Really good play. And this is where I'll switch back over to the live battle, because I believe that this was the following events are really important, and I can't encapsulate that with an overview. So you're gonna get my live reaction, and heading out now. Wait, this is good for me, right? That's a good play by them. But now I get to D-Dance. Yeah, I get to D-Dance. We Dragon Dance. Alright, Gouging Fire to a Hatterene. Can't really do a lot of damage to me. And throwing through a lot of stuff right there. Hatterene. Category status. What can it do? Get Thunder Wave. In fact, we like Thunder Wave. So I'm just gonna Dragon Dance again. We get the Lumberry. And now, at +2, we kill this. We kill this really easily. So we just Heat Crash. We get 1 kill so far. Our Chaliodon comes in. Let's look. This has a chance to kill. This has a chance to kill. We just gotta hope it does. We get the kill! Alright, now Roaring Moon. Earthquake probably doesn't kill. It doesn't kill. He doesn't know that I have... I should not have had... Yeah, EQ. We just EQ this. He doesn't know that He's letting me kill everything. What is... High jump kick? That's fine. We get the kill. He doesn't know that I don't have anything for Roaring Moon. GG's. Oh my goodness! Holy... What? I just clicked through the entire team. Gouging Fire's broken as hell. Gouging Fire, I think... Wait. Gouging Fire's broken. I 6-0'd with Gouging Fire, and I only killed because of crit, so crit definitely mattered. Oh my goodness. Lumberry was definitely the play there. It didn't matter that game. Oh my goodness. Gouging Fire. Just Gouging Fire. That was such a... Libro doesn't matter. I really... This thing is so strong. Oh my, well, with that being said, I can't believe I just won that. GG's to my opponent, and, see you guys next time.